Hello, Mark Ottobre here for personaltrainermentoring.com. And in this video, I'm going to be giving you a crash course to marketing for personal trainers. So the first thing I want to talk about in marketing is the difference between sales and marketing. Sales is basically the objective is to convert someone as a paying customer. So they've gone from prospect to client. Now, marketing, on the other hand, is getting the phone to ring. So getting that initial person to say, hey, that's someone who I want to train with. They call up, they Instagram, they Facebook, they YouTube, whatever it may be, and they get in contact and they basically they inquire. But the initial conversion of their inquiry or that then conversion is sales. So marketing, one of the things you want to consider with your marketing is where you're getting your clients from. And to give an example, because I know a lot of people who are watching this video will probably be independent business owners or working at, say, big box gyms like your Fitness First, Good Life, Anytime Fitness, etc. and paying a rent to the floor. So I often say to trainers like this, the reason why you pay the rent is not to rent the equipment. It's actually to rent the clients. It's to rent the members. Because let's say if your average big box gym has, let's say 2, 3, 4, 5,000 members, it's getting access to those members. So that rental fee really is a marketing expense to get the clients in front of you, or to have access to those clients, because those clients obviously have already pre-selected themselves as being someone who are into their health and fitness and actually want to do something about it. So that's where the rental expense is actually really a marketing expense for the large part. Now, if you are a studio owner, you might be, and even for some of the big box gym people, you might want to be looking at, well, how do you market more effectively? So there are many ways, and you need to consider on and offline. And what is fundamentally one of the biggest things with marketing is figuring out what is the user experience. So number one, who is your client? And this is something that I find most people fall down on across industries. So it's not just personal trainers. They want to be whatever it is for everyone. They want to be a personal trainer for everyone. They want to do everything. Now, while your skill set, I know for me personally, your skill set might actually be able to train beginners to, the very, very elite, and I can do that. So I understand the problem. You're not going to market yourself as that, right? You need to start to have a conversation with that one person. So let's say, for example, is your client, are they male or female? Now, I know for some of you watching this video, say, oh, well, I want to train both. Yes, I get you want to train both. But where you want to start with marketing and designing a brand, designing the user experience, is you really want to have a singular focus on who that person is, to be able to speak to them directly. Because again, a guy wanting to put on 7 kilos, 10 kilos of lean muscle mass is very different than a female in her 40s wanting to lose 20 kilos. They have different needs, different desires. And fundamentally, from a marketing perspective, they're going to respond to different marketing messages. In the weight loss marketing message, I might say, do you want to lose weight, right? In the person trying to gain muscle, it's like, well, do you want to gain weight? These are polar opposites of what people want. And also the branding of what people respond to. One might have images of toned and fit people. The other one might have images of big bodybuilders with veins sticking out. Now, the veins on the weight loss one might scare off those people and say, well, I don't, that's actually not what I want. They might have a different perception. So your marketing does need to start fundamentally with who are you trying to serve? Because even more than that, what it also affects is the medium. So for example, if you're going after, I don't know, let's say barristers in the CBD of your town, the likelihood of barristers, let's say, interacting with, say, things like social media on a daily basis, especially if they're in the older demographic of, let's say, 50 plus, is less and less. Not to say they're not on Facebook and they're not on Instagram, but they may not be on Facebook or Instagram. However, they probably are in the city doing their thing. So in this case, a offline strategy where you're sending letters to their direct places of business, or a mail drop, so to speak, could be much more effective than trying to do an online campaign. Likewise, what we know about Instagram is the demographics are 18 to that 35-year-old female predominantly is a great platform to target if that's who you're targeting. So again, knowing who exactly your client is really affects every step from your actual business. So this is all part of marketing. Like, how much is your product? How much are your services? What's your fees? What's your pricing? Where are you located? What's your demographic? All the geographical concerns. How far because again, personal training, if they're traveling to come and see you, Geographical concerns certainly need to be considered in terms of, how much average household income and all these other things. Demographics of that actual area also need to be considered of who you're actually targeting as well. So again, with marketing, the first step, absolutely first step is understand who your client is. The second step is about designing that message to that client. So what is that message? What does that client actually want? How do we put together that message, something that they're actually going to respond to? And then finally, the third step is actually the medium. So what are we going to use? Is it Facebook? Is it offline? Is it mail drop? Is it doing a seminar and speaking about, X topic to pique their interest and then offering personal training from that? So that's a little, I suppose, taster of what marketing is. Let me know what you think in the comments below. Let me know what marketing struggles or techniques or tactics you're working with right now and how I can be of help and more of service. Until next time, folks, make sure you subscribe to us on YouTube and ring that bell. And if you haven't already, go to www.personaltrainermentoring.com and download your free $500 personal training pack from the website. Until next time, let's keep raising the standard of personal training worldwide.
What's up now?